Hello and welcome back to Scalar. We are off on an adventure to Bootcamp's lair. For me, for the third time. Three times. 3 times I've attempted to record this set. And allow me to get into the details. But first, Bootcamp's back.
Bootcamp! I thought you were ugly before.
Like, how do you know?
You've taken ugly to a whole new level.
Like, I know you could guess. I don't think you need very much training there, Bootcamp, though, to be fair. You don't need a lot of training to die. But, yeah, I don't understand how Scalar is able to deduce that this is Bootcamp, other than the fact that he has the same accent. Whoopsie-daisy, I almost forgot how to do this boss, despite using it as my testing procedure. And I'll show you why in just a moment, as soon as I get past this cycle. It doesn't seem to be doing it now, we're lucky. There has been some horrendous flickering that has been going on thanks to the fog effects, I believe. So let me give you a bit of a rundown as to what's been happening in my world. So, oh, for goodness sake. Right, by the way, that's an instant reset. If you land in the green liquid, you have to start the level again, which is always fun. It's a really, really fun way of doing a boss. Having a reset button, effectively, and using one of the worst kinds of usable characters. It's very straightforward. The first, what would you call it? The first sequence, the first, what do they call it? Phase. That's right. The first phase of the boss. Very straightforward, really. Just need to avoid these more than anything. That's the hardest bit, in my opinion. And then shoot him in the eye 3 times. I do like how he keeps on getting close to us every time it happens. Like he needs to get a really good close look to make sure we're still here. Maybe he's just really short-sighted. I don't know. But anyway, we're still here. So what's been going on is I have moved my recording studio, I should say, my recording situation into the office, into my work from home office, and because of that I've had to buy a whole bunch of acoustic tiles and all kinds of other things to make sure that this isn't like a proper echo chamber, because there's nothing in this room. It was just like a box room, so the walls acted as a speaker for my voice, and we don't really want that. So because I've had to buy everything to kind of mute the sound in this room, I've also had to take certain steps towards ensure. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. He roars at you, which pushes you, but it's not visible that he pushes you until you've already fallen off, and now I have to redo the level again. Second phase is also pretty straightforward. You just have to go around in a circle, and he destroys the kind of bounce pads for each of these rails that you have to go onto, which kind of locks you onto one platform for a bit. As you can see, it just disappears there. I'm not explaining a lot of this stuff because I've had to do it so many times, and I apologize for that. I wish I could show you, like, I can't show you because it's like an epilepsy warning, but the flicker that was being caused because of my new setup was horrendous. However, I think I seem to have managed to have found a reasonable solution to prevent it. It's finicky, but it works. Okay, so what's going on is I have stopped using my laptop for Let's Plays. This entire time since I restarted, I've been using my laptop, which is a good laptop. It's got a 2060 in it. It is a gaming laptop. But the only downside is, really, it does make a lot of noise when it's running and playing. When it's playing and recording games, and also recording my voice. So what I wanted to do was use a desktop that was capable enough to play video games and also record them, and have that outside of the study, where I could keep the noise to a very minimum or none at all. And I'm using my laptop still here in this room to record audio. But that's the extent, that's the total usage of this laptop now.
Enjoy your stinky stay in Davy Jones' locker, butt breath.
I find it a little annoying that they didn't... I know it would have been a cliche thing to do, but it would have been pretty cool if a tentacle came out of the green and did like a little thumbs up. But that's just me.
So, you spent your whole life studying this multiverse thing.
Yep, pretty much.
What
A
is
whole life, since he was like
Well,
0.
Our world, in fact, our entire universe is on just one plane of the multiverse. Some
Just one
planes
plane?
are alternate timelines of our world.
What about
Others
helicopters?
are entirely new and undiscovered.
This reminds me of the Mr. DNA animation from Jurassic
More
Park.
than that, Bobby, they govern time and space. Each time someone passes through a portal, it has a ripple effect throughout the entire multiverse.
Wow.
In the blink of an eye, two alternate time planes can merge, or they can crash into each other.
Well, yeah.
shattering into cosmic dust.
Have you seen The Fly? It's not, it doesn't end well.
Very unpredictable.
Yeah, exactly.
when we go back with the eggs, what do you think will happen?
We will all die.
It could be bad.
Bad?
Could be. But I promise you this.
I don't
Do
know.
everything in my power to keep you safe, Bobby.
All right, all right. Enough with the hugging stuff. Be cool, Leon.
Please, call me Dad.
Let's stick with Leon
I mean, you can't...
for now.
Yeah, I mean, you can't rush fatherhood. He's been literally fatherless for years, so you can't just come in and take the role of something that wasn't there. Also, calm down, music. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we have things to do. Thank you. So anyway, I have a PC downstairs. It's not as good as this laptop, but it certainly does the job. It's got quite an old graphics card in it, but it does have a fairly new CPU and motherboard in it. And as you can see, it does chug-a-lug a little bit, but I mean, it's not too bad. It's certainly better than nothing, and that's all that I can ask for, really. So the real benefit of this is the fact that, you know, we have no noise from my computer in this room, which means that what is going on with the sound, though? Is it just... Ooh. Let's try not to get destroyed. Oh, heavens above, it is really struggling with this world. Oh, wow. Okay, it's dropping to like 50 frames. 45-ish. Okay, great. Not a fan of that. I don't know what I can do to amend this. I don't know, maybe it's just this area. We'll just carry on for now and see what happens, I suppose. I'm sorry about this. Whoa, what? Okay, we've got plant rockets in this level. Yikes, the slowdown is really, really bad though. I really do hope this is not persistent. Oh no, more arenas! This is the worst part of this game. It genuinely is the worst part of this game, the arenas. The enemies are really samey, and that really bothers me. The boss that we just did really frustrated me because, I mean, it's just painfully kind of boring, really. Okay, I know at least not to camera. I know at least not to jump in there. That looks bad. That's murky as hell. You don't jump in that kind of water. I live in England. I know all about this. It's like jumping into one of our famous city rivers. You just don't do it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we've got the PC downstairs, and what I've got, great, more ambushes. That's what I like to see. What I've got is a device that splits. Well, I say splits. It switches HDMI and USB from a system, whatever it may be, and I have that going into a splitter so that I can send that into the TV, and then I have that going into something called a KVM extender, which is a really fancy device. And what it does is actually quite simple. It takes HDMI. What's this? What's that? Oh, it's a penguin. It's a penguin. But it belongs in Star Wars. Not Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars. It looks like a penguin from Star Wars. Oh no, it's persisted. Okay, I can't sound too ignorant of all of this because I did actually battle one down. Oopsie daisy. Let me just go and recharge those because I get the feeling I'm going to need more bombs in this level. I did battle, in that first arena, I did battle one of those penguins, so I can't actually sound ignorant, unfortunately, because it saved it. Even though I was very sure not to make any saves. Wow, it really doesn't like me going on this grind rail. Also, I take it that when I get hit, the grind resets. Yep, it does. It resets. I can't get hit once again, otherwise I'll have to start the whole level again. Thankfully, ambushes only happen once per playthrough. I should say, once per... What's it called? Once every time you enter this level and you play this level, you only have to do the ambush once. Okay, great. Well, now I've got to deal with all the enemies again. Fantastic. May as well see if I can try and get that final bomb. Because knowing this game, it giving me a grind rail right at the very beginning means that I'm gonna need as many bombs in this level as I can get. So, not only do I have my PC, well, a PC downstairs that I can play video games on, I also have my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 back downstairs where they used to be with the TV, following the same system. Oh, I never explained what a KVM does, sorry. What it does is, oh dear, oh no, oh dear, oh no, not ice, not ice. What? Oh, okay, I didn't get this far. I stopped at the second ambush because it just bothered me so much. I didn't know there was ice. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button again. I meant to do this one. I'm an idiot. And this looks like an arena. Great. That's my favorite. A KVM takes an HDMI and a USB input and converts them into a signal that can be passed over an Ethernet cable. Wait, no, no, oh no. It's happened again. Every so often, the well, since I've started this new setup, the USB seems to sometimes drop and I cannot get it to work again. And unfortunately it seems to have happened. I was hoping it had fixed itself because it wasn't doing it for some time, and it seems quite apparent that it is.